welcome to Half Time Live. Is a AEK 0, Leicester 2. We want your views, we want your comments, get your views in. Good first half, that's what we needed. Hey, listen, it wasn't all easy for Leicester. They came out and they gave us a bit of a good going over the first 15 or 20 minutes. So we want your views, we want your comments. What did you think of the first half? Jamie Vardy scores with pretty much his first shot and perhaps only shot of the game. Nice penalty, he did well there. And well done to Hamza Chowdhury. What a finish that was. Much harder than it actually looked, I think, there. Ross says, so happy Chowdhury scored. Maybe a 4-0 win now. It does feel, Ross, a little bit like we've perhaps weathered the storm and got on. Sam says, very good first half. Wayne says, good evening, good start. Trushhouse says, playing really well. I can see us getting a few more. I certainly can now. Darren is saying, let's hopefully no more injured players. Luke says, great first half. It was Luke, wasn't it? What were the highlights, Luke, for it? Casper made a couple of decent saves. We did. Were we a little bit loose at the back there at times? I thought Wes has played well, to be fair, though, so I'm not criticising Wes at all. And just a couple of times where they looked better than I thought they were going to. We are winning this one for sure, says Team Who on YouTube. Don't forget we are live on Facebook, Twitter and Periscope. Matthew Smith says, great first half, up the Foxes. Ian says, nice stadium, terrible pitch, 7 out of 10 performance. Nice stadium, I wish we were in it, Ian. I really do. Anybody else sat there, particularly tonight, going, we've already talked about it, saying we'd have definitely gone to Athens. We'd have loved to have gone there. Absolutely great. Tyler says he's got 5, 1 and £10 on it. Well, you never know. Imtiaz saying, not seen much from under yet. Do you agree with Imtiaz? I thought we've seen bits of him. I think Albrighton's playing well. I'm a big Mark Albrighton fan, but I think he's getting plenty of the ball. Mark is saying it's crying out for Barnes in the second half. Do you agree with Mark or not? Let you know your views. Jay says, good first half. So happy there's been different goal scorers and all the pressure isn't on Vardy. Look, let's take the first goal to start with. Jamie Vardy, for me, he makes me smile when he wins a penalty like that. When I used to play football, Sunday mornings, he's not watching because he's a Saints fan, but my old pal Jimmy Noon used to be able to buy a penalty like that every time we played forward. He knew exactly what to do, Jimmy did, and Jamie Vardy knows exactly what to do to win that penalty. For me, it makes me smile because obviously European goalkeeper doesn't know Jamie Vardy well enough. For me, Vardy bought that penalty, but I think it was a penalty, but took it well, blasted it right into the corner. Let me know what you think to that. I thought it was a good penalty, hit it really hard. Jason says he's missed most of the first half, but 2-0 in, get up. Well, Jason, you missed a good half. It's been highly entertaining from both sides. I thought AEK have been much better than I thought they were going to be. Takeaway sentiment, Morgan's liability. Not sure about that, Ben. Don't agree with you. I think Morgan's made several headers. I think he's done well. Rob is saying never a penalty, tripped himself. I think he got the lightest of touches, but Jamie Vardy knows how to leave his legs right in there. Craig is saying it was never a penalty loss. I just thought it was Jamie Vardy buying another penalty when he was. But hey, I'll take it. But I'd have been fuming if it was somebody against us a little bit. Jordan's saying that Jason Mills part-time. Giving grief. Hey, let's now have a go at fellow Foxes fans. We're all Leicester, as we would say. Neil saying recent signings all showing great quality. Did they say Castagna is injured? He has got a hamstring, Neil. He is out for at least, we think, 3 weeks is what we're hearing. So bad news on Castagna. Obviously, add that on with Cags being out amongst others, Ndidi, etc., Pereira. So, yeah, no more injuries, please. Michael is sort of saying, let's rest Madders, Tielemans, and Madders twice. Michael, you're resting Madders twice. Baz is saying, is that a beers? We'll have a beers. Cheers for a beers. I'm on the continental stuff tonight. I put the Tiger to one side. Big Wes is solid at the back, says Jamie from the Foxes. I agree with you. But playing three at the back, Jamie, with Fuchs and Wes, Big Wes, maybe not the fastest old heads though, but you know, interesting how it will go. Shulka Sack saying great first off. I think it's been really entertaining. I don't know about you guys. I don't know where you're watching it in the world or what however you're watching it. I'm watching it on BT. And on my BT, there is no sound at all. Now, I've been watching in lockdown and when we're not allowed in there, I've been watching the games with the fake noise on it. Whether you like it or not, I've been watching it with the fake noise. And today, there's no fake noise. It's just deadly silent. And boy, woo, I miss, A, I miss being in the crowd. B, I miss their crowd being there. C, I miss a fake crowd. It is, where you're watching it, have you got sound effects or not? Let me know. I want to know what you think. Jamie says, is that Estrella? Yeah. Too right, it's a bit of Estrella. You can't beat Estrella, Jamie. It's one of my faves. Cheers. Back to that. How unprofessional are we? Drinking on there. Lewis says it is poor without fan sound. It's poor without fans in there. It's poor without even the fake sounds. Ross saying Leicester need to be like Michael Myers. Take no prisoners and be ruthless with a bit of a Halloween gag in there. Carolyn says, I'm in Bath. I'm in Bath. Now, is that in the Bath or, Carolyn? I don't want to know. Are you in the Bath or are you in Bath? But can't afford to watch the games. Carolyn, what a shame that somebody will help you out there. Somebody help Carolyn out with how she might be able to watch the game if she's not got BT Sports. Say no more. Kevin saying, not seen Tielemans in yet. Just hope he picks up a yellow for my bet. Kevin, you can't be betting on our players getting it in there. Keith says he hates the fake crowd. Nice to hear the cussing. Yeah, Keith, I bet you're loving that, but not for me. I'd rather have the fake crowd in there. Darren saying, can't wait to get back in the stadium. Oh, it feels further away than ever. I don't know about you guys. Obviously, Leicester, I'm more like Loughborough based. Charnwood's got into lockdown tier 2 from tomorrow, so it feels like even further away that we'll be in that stadium with you. Jason, no sound effects, Phil. I know what you mean. Oh, please. I mean, we're trying to create some sound effects where we are, but Paul saying he's got no sound effects. No sounds. Mick, I really miss it. Yes, Jamie says Spurs are losing. They are losing against Royal Antwerp, which is always great to hear. Kevin says, Phil, you must have the Forest effect mode on BT. I like that. I really like that, Kevin. Yes, I do like that. Mark saying 5-1. Still looking at Kevin's stuff. 5-1, maybe. What do you think? Listen, hey, let's again. 2-0 is always one of those funny scores, isn't it, Mark? Where next goal makes a big difference. If they were to get it, could you see them coming back? I thought they've been all right. Do you agree with me? Do you think they've been better than you thought they were going to be? I do. Sam John Who says 5-0 to Leicester. That'd be nice. Ian's still enjoying the Spurs losing. Jono, I'm with you. Wish we were in that stadium. Team Who says get Nacho on and get him in the score. Jordan says book them flights. We're going Poland. We are Leicester. We are vile. I don't know about that, Jordan. I personally love it without the fake noise, able to hear the trash talk. Zach says, Zach. Hi, Zach. Watching you all the way out in the States. Hope you're well. What, Zach? It's got to be like lunchtime. Well, you're about 5-6 hours behind us, aren't you? So it's your afternoon. Hope you're well. We can put this to bed with another couple of goals, says Mick. Indeed, we can there. Imtiaz says, such a clever finish by Hamza. Yes, I do want to talk. Thanks, Imtiaz. Thank you for bringing us back to it. Imtiaz, that finish, and then everybody else, Hamza's finish. Do you know what? When I first saw it, I thought, yeah, he should have scored that. Nice, easy one. You know, when you watch it back from the different angles in slow-mo, you realise that is not an easy finish. That ball is coming over. There's a lot of spin on it. Yes, he's unmarked. But he has to, I think Hamza does ever so well with that. I really do. I think that's a great finish from Hamza Chowdhury. I really would like to say that. I think superb finish from Hamza. And a few fans before we started were saying they were a bit worried about Hamza, but I think he's played well. Did a flash tackle, thought he actually deserved a yellow. I don't know what you think to that. Brad saying light under, just needs to use his pace more. James, I'm not agreeing with you on that, but hey, that's your opinion. Do you agree with James? He says, get old Brighton off. He's not playing well. I think he is. Joanna saying, was worried about Hamza's challenges. Yeah, I agree. But then he scores. Some of those challenges, Hamza does like to get stuck in. Carolyn says she's in the city of Bath, not in the Bath. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. We're painting pictures with words there, Carolyn. We are painting pictures. James Moore agrees with me. It was a great finish. I think it was. Imtiaz says it was a difficult finish. Props to him for that. I'm not getting that, but I know what you mean. Well done to him. The only thing we have to listen to is Lily say, yeah, bless. It does. I wish we had some fans commentating on it. I really do. It would be far more interesting. Atmosphere dead in the pub. Glad we're winning. Which pub are you watching from, Reese? Let us know where you are. Are you? I think you're Wigstony, aren't you? That sort of way. So which pub are you in? If you're watching, Reese, let us know. Want to know? Mark says I was the one who was worried about Hamza still capable of a red, but doing okay. Mark, he is in Europe. I think he's lucky not to be on a yellow, but great finish. Has Big Wes got a full 90 in him, or we will have to change it up at the back, says Pete. That's an interesting one, Pete. I think he has. Hamza is our next striker, says Ross. I do feel we'll score more. I think so, Alan. I think if we were to get a third, I could see us getting 4 or 5. If they were to get 2-1, then it's an interesting game because I think they've got goals in them as well. Ian saying, Brighton was our best player. I wouldn't perhaps go that far, but I thought he did well. Sean says, put Barnes on. Hamza is a red card waiting to happen. A bit of I don't think it's a liability, Imtiaz, but I do know what you mean. Chowdhury, smart finish. Underlooking could be sound signing, but needs game time. Yeah, I'd like to see more from under this second half. I think Fofana's done well again, so that was good to see. There's a big one from Christios. As far as I'm concerned, I've said we'll beat them from half-time. The only negative is Morgan, never at the same level as a few years ago. I slightly disagree with Christos. Obviously, your view is your view. I think Morgan's put in some great defensive headers today. I think he's done well. James is going for 3-0. Jono, no, it's never. I say it's never going to happen. Listen, Locks can shave his hair. I'll make the bet for Locks. He can shave his hair if he's doing that. Reese is saying under should have bagged his chat. Reese, which pub are you in? I still want to know what pub you're watching it in so we can get it in there. Locks is watching, says Vardy to be brought off soon. Save them legs. Yeah, I think you're probably right, Locks. I would probably take Vardy off for that one. Let us know. Hassan saying, how have Leicester been in the first half? I think we've been the better team, Hassan, but I think they were better than we thought they were going to be. That's my opinion. Do you agree with on it? Pete saying Under's going to score the next one. 4-0 says John Baines. Take that, John. I think there's a chance of that today. Could be one of our... Here's a quiz question for you to think of in the second half. What's our biggest away win in Europe ever? I'm thinking we'll debate that at full time. Don't forget, come back and join us at full time whistle. Mick saying he thinks Maddison will score a couple. I thought he's been quite good today. Hamza needs to cut his hair now. It affects his game. I think it makes it stand out. I don't want him to do that. Big Wes, Little Wes, cardboard box. Big Wes, Little Wes, Filbert, box. Get it right, Phil. Come on. Get it in. Oh, Reese is in the bee's knees. Thank you, Reese, for telling us. Enjoy it. If you're in the bee's knees with Reese, do enjoy it. Locks would rather have Gray over under. Hands up if you agree with that one. Not at the moment, but I would like to have Gray in the squad. I do think he could offer something in this. Mirko's watching. Far. Don't know what you mean, Mirko, but I hope you're enjoying it in... Ross is saying 3-0 against Club Bruges. That's our biggest ever away win in Europe? Or is it, Ross? I actually probably believe Ross, but we'll see. We'll debate that. Stuart saying it was 9-0. Southampton is in Europe. Very good. Listen, what time is it? That second half is kicking off. What is going on? Right. Join us at full time. As soon as the full time whistle goes today, we will be live right here on Leicester Fan TV. So please do come back and join us. Give us your full time thoughts. Hopefully a good win for Leicester, and let's hope Spurs lose as well. See you at the end.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. With special thanks to our pal bank. ADT Taxis, Feed Me, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Pink Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Moyer Wade Interiors, and our chosen charity, Memphis UK. We bring you the fans' views on the match each week, and your views matter to us. Join the fans debate each match with us. Follow us at Leicester Fan TV.